KP in the house. You already know how to bounce.
It's Disney Detonation coming at you from the Transformative Content Fair U Studios in New Jersey, and I'm your host, and today is KP Friday. It is September 1st, 2023, and there's a ton of content that Mr. Kalo Pilo Palo has given me. I'm not using any of his content with his family. I don't feel comfortable with that, but don't worry. He's provided us with plenty of other content. So the first video that's going to show you is called KP the Introvert. What's funny is that with some of these videos, I don't even have to talk. I can just use his clips with things that he said in the past as like sound drops, which is pretty spectacular as far as I'm concerned. Like it's kind of like writing itself as we go along here. So let me shrink myself. Boom. Technology. There we go.
There's a lot of people here. It's actually kind of fun.
I don't know. I'm very introvert with everything. Like, it's weird.
There's a lot of people there, and you're very comfortable with it. So let's move on to the next clip. Is called Whistling Fool. Whistling Fool.
You dick!
Wait, I whistle a lot?
You sure do. So the next clip is called KP Vlogging in Public is like living in a vlogging community.
What I love about California too is like filming like this is just like accepted. Everybody does it out here. So you're not like, oh, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's like oh, he's vlogging, you know.
We're not ordinary people. We're morons.
Everyone does it out here. It's like a community.
Of course you'd say that. You're the brain pan of a stagecoach tilter.
Okay, so the next clip is called KP plus the Brewers equals KP. Now, I found this very enlightening, so to speak. So let's get into it.
Something funny is I always like to compare how many people were at the stadium. There's 39,000 people at the stadium yesterday, and I usually get 50 to 60,000 views every single day. So I was like, everybody in here has seen one of my YouTube videos today. It's kind of crazy. It puts it into perspective. Like 39,000. I'm like, wow. Well, you guys, that's how many of you guys view my videos every single day. Well, more than that. It's crazy.
Idiot.
So this man is comparing himself to the Major League Baseball team, the Brewers, as far as viewership. So 39,000 people showed up to this game. There's like, 170 games a year. Each person paid to get into the game, to sit in front of, and to sit there for 3 hours to watch a baseball game. The comparison between that and the people that are watching your vlogs is incomprehensible. I mean, like, when you look at the analytics of some of these things, like the average attention span of some of these people, some of the people that watch your vlogs are like 2 minutes. It'll break it down in a percentage. So to think that you're the equivalent of a Major League Baseball team where 39,000 people paid to drive out to a facility, a stadium, and walk in and buy hot dogs and beer and spend 3 hours watching a baseball game is pretty narcissistic from my point of view. But hey, that's just me. So the next video is called a KP Airport Theater.
I would totally do the Kevin thing here from Home Alone, but I would have a huge audience, and I need like a whole family to do that. So whenever I have a family, I promise you, or my family's here, we ever fly out here, we'll do it. I promise.
I don't know. I'm very introvert with everything. Like, it's weird.
So I'm kind of confused here. He's going to do a scene from Home Alone. I'm assuming the first one. And I don't remember Kevin even being in the airport with the family. It was just like them going on the plane without him. So what scene is he planning on doing? And my God, if there's anything that would indicate that you're not an introvert, would be to reenact a scene from a movie with a whole bunch of people in a public place. So, wow, that was pretty interesting in itself. So the next clip is called KP is a KP is a Hojo Ho.
I go see it if our room is ready at the Howard Johnson. The rooms aren't promised until 4. I'm going to leave down below a link for you guys to save some money if you guys stay at the Howard Johnson. It's my personal affiliate link, so if you guys are looking for a place to stay This is where I always stay if I'm staying off property at Disneyland. It's a good way to save some money.
Okay, so this whole part of this vlog that he did was I would say a good 20 to 30% of the vlog was nothing more than a commercial for him and the Howard Johnson in Anaheim, which, doing a little research, is a screaming deal considering where it is. I mean, the hotel looks great, it looks clean, it's next to a highway, but I mean, as long as you're just there to go to the parks and go to Disney Springs or whatever they're calling it in Disneyland Anaheim, it is pretty cool. But here's one of his selling points, which I thought was hilarious.
We're home away from home. It is right next to the freeway too. So you got that white noise.
So he's trying to sell it off as white noise, and then like it sounds like there's a drag race going on, which I thought was hilarious. I mean, there was other parts where he was talking about his how comfortable the bed was, and so you think that, like, I'm not quite sure what the whole angle is here. So what I did was I took his link from his YouTube account, and I searched up a stay from September 4th to September 8th, and then I did the same search outside of his link to see what the price differences were. And here's what I got. So for Kylo Palo Palos, so for a two queen beds city view, building one non-smoking was $222 with his discount. If you're a member, it was less money. Now I did a search. Also, if you look down here, two queen beds deluxe room pool view, $223. So I did a search without his link. So just to prove to you that this is, you can see the URL up here, up top, and here's what I found. So $209 for the city view, and $211 for the pool view. So it was cheaper to go outside of his link than to use his link, which I was like, I mean, like, so that begets the question, like, what's the point of this? Is he getting points for people using his link? I have no idea, but there's no discount for us with this link. You can check it out for yourself. So the next, this was hilarious. This next clip is called KP Bad at Words.
That is the one thing that will always embarrass me, is things with words. You guys know about words.
I mean, like, did we just hear that? So I'm going to assume, so this was a game that he was going to play, guess the movie, and they give you the letter amounts. But this whole clip is just amazing.
That is the one thing that will always embarrass me, is things with words. You guys know about words, but I'm so bad at that.
I mean, I'm starting to think this whole thing is a work. Like, is he this, like, out there? I mean, like, it almost seems like I'm being played. Like, this is kind of a character that he's playing. Okay, so the next thing is next clip is called KP Monorail on Public Grounds.
This is actually the Disneyland monorail. It's technically on, like, public grounds, I think, potentially.
No, it's not. So the monorail is not on public grounds, and it's used for, I think there's two stops. One is one of the Disney hotels, and one is in Tomorrowland. But they were talking about extending the monorail in, I think, 2021, but that never happened. So he's wrong. It's not on public property. Okay, so the next clip is called KP, the Research Scientist.
We're headed back because I got to do a lot of research. Going to compile everything that we're doing for the whole week here. Just finalizing all my plans.
Now, I found this interesting because he's talking about researching and, nailing down his plans. But literally in the same video, I think like 10 minutes in, he says this.
This is going to be a good trip without a doubt. So if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down below, because I have 1 or 2 days where I don't know what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to probably take it from your guys' advice. So leave something down below.
And let's hear that again.
We're headed back because I got to do a lot of research. Going to compile everything that we're doing for the whole week here. Just finalizing all my plans.
Okay. Right. All right. So that's the end of this video, and I'm gonna play this, and then it's end transmission.
There's something awfully screwy going on around here.